From our Center for the Arts studio, this is your Ashland University Eagle News Update. I'm Andrew Clough.
And I'm Bailey Bretz. Thanks for joining us.
October 16, 2015 marked the official inauguration of Dr. Carlos Campo as the 30th president of Ashland University. The ceremony took place at the Jack and Deb Miller Chapel. Students representing 18 nations, as well as faculty members, trustees, and other members of the community attended the service. The featured speaker was former United States Attorney General John Ashcroft, who urged Dr. Campo and AU as a whole to narrow the serious gap between education and the dangers of the 21st century world. Also at the event were Dr. Campo's sister and son, who performed a special song for the ceremony. The service concluded with a reception dinner at Upper Conway.
Hundreds of students gathered along College Avenue the evening of October 14th to partake in the return of an Ashland University homecoming tradition, Banana Splittin.
This is the 31st edition of the annual Banana Splittin. We took a 2-year hiatus over the past 2 years because of low participation since it's been cold when we've done it. But this year we brought it back, and we had 30 teams and over 400 people came to watch. We were all very happy with the turnout. We're glad that it came back with a bang. It was really cool to see a lot of the students come out and watch and cheer on their friends. I think we're all really excited for it. I was kind of disappointed that we didn't do it in the past 2 years, but I'm really glad we brought it back, and I'm glad to see it keep happening every year.
Well, today we did a banana splitting competition. We decided to do a Firemen RAs of America kind of thing. So what my job was to check the responsiveness of the student who was, passed out, and was to basically feed them ice cream to help save them, to bring them back to life. With the help of my trusty companions over here, we made that happen. We had about an hour's total worth of planning for this, I would say. So it was pretty last minute, but we got it done. We're creative minds, so.
The Res Life team took top honors in the Most Creative Eating Method category, one of 3 competitions held at the event. The other competitions were Best Costume, won by the commuter team, and Fastest Eating, won by the throwers of the track and field team. According to the Campus Activities Board, the event's revival was President Campo's idea, as he sought to bring back a long-standing AU tradition.
As students returned back to campus after a 4-day-long fall break, classes are back in session. AUTV's 20, Cal and Paul, went out into the field to see what students did over their break.
For fall break, I'm going to go home and see my family, and then I'm also going on a Concerned Veterans for America trip to Columbus.
For fall break, I'm going to a wedding.
I'm going to be working on the trilogy that I've been writing for creative writing.
For fall break, I am going to haunted houses and going to relax a little bit.
For fall break, I am going out to eat with my mom for her birthday and possibly going to Hollow Weekends.
For fall break, I am staying here on campus.
For fall break, I am doing nothing because school is stressful, so I'm giving myself a break.
I'm going to go to Detroit, Michigan and watch the cross-country team compete at conference.
For fall break, I'm staying here for wrestling practice.
For fall break, I'm just going to go home and enjoy some time with my family.
For fall break, I'm going to be heading back to Cleveland area where I'm from. Going to be catching up with some old friends, and I'm going to be experiencing the city, so I'm very excited about that.
Ashland University international students from Asian countries were informed to stay in their dorms on October 28th after police informed AU Safety Services that the individual or individuals responsible for Saturday's shooting of Peking Chinese restaurant was still at large. At around 3 p.m., an email was sent out to the AU community stating that the suspect had been apprehended, and that as far as AU knew, there was no further risk to international students from Asian countries. To see the full story, check out www.ashlandcollegian.com.
The Ashland University chapter of the Young Democrats is active on campus once again. TV20 sat down with the organization's leadership to discuss the recent revival of the once inactive group.
Just the fact that they were inactive, I talked to a few of my friends who were also Democrats, and we realized they were inactive, and we really wanted to have a group on campus just because it's such a conservative campus. We wanted to have a presence.
Well, all my life I've been a Democrat, and I've kind of felt a little overwhelmed on campus. It's very conservative, so we definitely thought, Nate and I, that we should really create an organization that would put some like-minded people together, be a safe place for our thoughts and activities. I think it's really important for young people to get out there because as a demographic we're not taken seriously. I think we need to change that.
Trot hopes that the students will get involved with campaigns for local Democratic candidates and encourages the club members to participate in things like phone banking and canvassing. Other students interested in joining should attend one of the Young Democrats' weekly meetings, which are held Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. in the Ashbrook Center.
The Ashland University Theater Department has been working hard on their latest production called Dead Man's Cell Phone, directed by Rachel Swartz.
It's about what happens with our technology when we die. So Jean, the primary character, is at your standard everyday coffee shop, and the gentleman beside her's phone starts ringing, and as she finds out quite quickly, he is no longer with us, and she becomes the guardian and therefore one responsible for all of his life problems. So that's the comedy that then ensues from there on.
Dead Man's Cell Phone will play on November 8th at 2 p.m. in the Studio Theater. Tickets are on sale and can be purchased at the Ashland University Theater box office.
For more Ashland University news and sports, don't forget to check out the Collegian at www.ashlandcollegian.com.
And tune in every weekday morning from 7 to 9 to the Early Bird's Word on 88.9 WRDL. That's it for your Ashland University Eagles News Update. I'm Bailey Bretz.
And I'm Andrew Clough. Thanks for watching.